back to Let's Talk Kentucky. I'm your host and moderator, Sherelle Roberts. We've got the Let's Talk team, and joining us at the table is Ron Edmundson. He's a leadership coach and pastor of Emmanuel Baptist Church here in Lexington, Kentucky. Welcome to the table.
A little intimidating.
No, not at all. Being at the table with four feisty women, what's intimidating?
What could possibly happen?
Well, we are so glad to have you here.
Thank you.
You are somebody in the Lexington community that folks absolutely love, and they know you because you're really out there in the community. You are a leadership coach, an author, and a pastor. How do you balance all of those roles?
You don't. I mean, you really don't. And in fact, part of leadership coaching is you don't balance, you learn rhythms. And, you know, I have a friend who, this is a friend's quote, so it's not mine, but wherever you are, be fully present there. And so whether you're at home, you're at church, you're writing, whatever that is, be fully present wherever you are. And so, so I have to discover rhythms of life, and I'm never in balance. And my wife would tell you that, you know. So
She probably helps you keep in balance,
absolutely,
right?
totally.
That's what it takes.
Right.
That's a good team.
Yeah.
Tell us about your book, The Mythical Leader.
Yeah, you know, several years ago, I've written a few books, but this was the leadership book that, and you've got to have one of those to get on speaking circuits and those sort of things, you know. But I've been a leader since I was in high school, and I'm old now, so, you know, I've been leading a long time, and I really look to young leaders. I want to invest in the next generation of leaders. So I put together just some thoughts around leadership from my own journey. There's a lot of stories in there, a lot of things I did wrong. Times my employees, people that worked for me, corrected me. Those are in there, you know. So it's a very raw look at leadership, and specifically around what leadership is not. So it's kind of,
And what do you think leadership is not? What's one of the things in there?
well, one of the myths there, I heard you talking about it earlier about children being different and that sort of thing. You can't lead everybody the same way.
That's right.
If you go with one approach, you're going to leave somebody out. You know, I'm an introvert, and so if you don't lead with that in mind, an introvert will sit in the room and not say anything, and they may have the most valuable thing to say. So I would say that's one of the biggest ones, is that you have to lead, just like parenting. Every child is different. You can't have the same discipline approach with every child, you know, because it won't work.
That's right.
Same way with leadership.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, you're very involved in the Lexington community, and not all pastors are this way. So what motivates you to do that?
Well, I didn't go into vocational ministry until I was 38 years of age.
Okay.
And so I came out of the business world, I served in elected office, and I saw the value of community service and commitment. I really believe in it. In fact, I knew Cheryl, my wife's father, before I knew her, because of serving in the community, and we served on a board together. I just believe it, but more than that, as a pastor now, it comes from a conviction. I say, when I coach pastors all the time, you can't reach a community you don't know and love. And so I have to be in the middle of the community if I really want to know who this community is.
Very true, very true. Well, Pastor Ron, thank you so much for that. You're going to stay with us, and we're going to talk to you and your wife, Cheryl, on the other side of the break.
Awesome.
So everybody stay with us.
Let's Talk Kentucky is brought to you by Critchfield Meats.